23, Leon Vandenhoven. Number 25, Michael Denhire. And number 30, Joe Dawkins, who is wearing the captain's armband this afternoon. The officials today, we've got referee Ashley Wilson, assistant number 1 Yunji Dio, and number 2 Beth Rattray. And once again, thanks for joining us on today's live stream this afternoon, where we'll be bringing you all the action between the two sides, Auckland United and home team Eastern Suburbs. While we wait for this match to kick off, go on, hit the subscribe button down below. We're keen to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us get there. No strings attached, just click that button and we'll keep you up to date with all things Eastern Suburbs. We've got good conditions down here at Madills Farm. Just a slight breeze, but pretty good, considering Madills is usually like a wind tunnel. On the bench today for the Lily Whites, we see Tyler Lisette, Corey Vickers, Stephen Hoyle, Ryan Verney, and Wilson Supanthavong. And for the visitors, William Stephen, Regon Marathi, Nicholas Zambrano, Joshua Redfern, and Boone Ozawa. Looks like the referee was just checking the nets on each goal, but he is making his way up to the halfway now. And there we have it, we're underway down here at Madills Farm. Auckland United kick-off, facing towards the beach today, Kohimarama Beach. And early there, some good pressure from Stafford Dowling, who was playing on the left-hand wing today for the Lily Whites. Joel Clissold just looking for someone to throw into. Van der Heiden can't get the ball down and under control. Sinclair looks to find Patterson. Forced errors early on today in the match. Oh, here's a chance now for Stafford Dowling. The throw goes his way. Nice touch. Oh, and he can't quite get a cross in. Good pressure there from Ross Haviland. A few ex-Lily Whites in the side today, in the visitors' side. Oh, and a chance here again. Good pressure there from the Lily Whites up the top. We see Mac Waite in goal, who was part of our National League side a few years ago, and part of the team that jetted off to Papua New Guinea in the OFC Champions League. Also in that team was Kingsley Sinclair, who recently left just at the start of this season over to rival club Auckland United. So it'll be a good battle today between the two sides. Nice touch there off the chest from Michelle. And Eastern Suburbs looking to just go back and settle the game down a little. Both sides, a bit of a messy start. A few unforced and forced errors. We do see now a free kick for Auckland United. And they take it early and to keep the ball. sides just struggling to find feet and link up a good amount of passes. Good tackle there from Strong. Moose quite can't connect that pass. Chance here for for Auckland United rather. Very, very scrappy start. Duncan can't quite keep it under control there, and Strong comes away with it. Eastern Suburbs will look to break away now. And Michelle, nice switch of play out to Clissold. Chance here for the Lily Whites to just settle the play. Eastern Suburbs after a win today as we proceed in the Northern League. After last week we were in the Chatham Cup. Two different competitions of course during the winter season of football. Eastern Suburbs with a match last week against Auckland United and a nice 4-0 win, which sees them proceed into the next round of the Knockout Cup. Auckland United also had a good win last week. Taking on Cambridge with a 9-0 win. Here's a chance now for Eastern Suburbs, but nothing quite comes of it. Big game for Eastern Suburbs today, where 3 points are important. Now, of course, that those top 4 teams will proceed into the National League this summer. Auckland United sitting pretty comfortable in second place on 23 points, and Eastern Suburbs down on 6th place on 16. However, not down and out. A win today is important. They also have a game in hand. Anything can happen. We're about halfway into the league, just over halfway into the competition. This is their second encounter this season. Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs. Eastern Suburbs going down 2-0 at the Auckland United home pitch of Keith Park. Thanks for joining us on today's live stream. Hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss the next live stream. Tomorrow we're back for our women's first team, who have a big game against Hamilton Wanderers tomorrow. Parker goes long to Michelle. Possible high boot there, but referee Ashley Wilson doesn't call it. And Parker goes long again, a little bit different, a little bit of a different style of play today for the Lily Whites, usually trying to keep the ball on the deck, but playing a little bit more direct today. Jaden Vanderharden, good strength there. Keep the ball for his side. You can hear Coach Hoani Edwards telling his team to get up, step up, play a little bit higher than usual. Foul there on Duncan by captain Michael Bilt. We're 10 minutes in here at Madills Farm and a bit of a scrappy start from both sides. Both just trying to find some composure and structure in the way they play. Good tackle there from Kalua. And Bilt now breaks away with it. And again, very direct. With the way Eastern Suburbs are playing, it should make for an interesting game. Hopefully we'll see some goals, because we all love some goals, don't we? Shout out to our old assistant coach, Declan Edge, who is tuning in from Sweden, Torslanda, his club over there. So good to have you on the live stream, Declan. You're well missed here, but very exciting opportunities you've got overseas. Massive bench today for the Lily Whites. We've got Tyler Lisette, Stephen Hoyle and Ryan Verney. All 3 players you'd usually see on the starting lineup. Also Corey Vickers and Wilson Supanthavong, 2 new signings to the Lily Whites. Oh, and a strike there. Real chance for Auckland United. Dangerous chance there. Auckland United go again, but it's offside. Can I just say, what a beautiful day it is down here at Madills Farm. We don't often get days like this down here. Massive crowds. Very little wind. Just all round a great day for some footy. Eastern Suburbs moving the ball across the back line there, finding a breakthrough, which they do. Michael built too big of a touch there, but a real chance for Eastern Suburbs. Bit scrappy there in the corner. Goes out for a goal kick. Oh, chance here for Eastern Suburbs. Again, they can't quite connect that final pass, but they go again. Dowling now, good drive into the box. And Dowling tries to do a little trick there. Miscommunication though between the two strikers, Dowling and Michelle, and Auckland United come away with it. Eastern Suburbs go again, however. Ruben Parker again goes long. Eastern Suburbs playing a very different style of footy today than usual. Maybe that's just the type of game, or maybe they're trying to throw opponents off, Auckland United. Not a bad shout. Oh, and here's a chance now for Eastern Suburbs. Little too much on it, and Michelle can't quite get there. Oh, nice ball there from Bilt to Dowling. Again, a little deflection from Auckland United saves them. Eastern Suburbs off to a good start here against second place on the table, Auckland United. Vandenhoven, another ex-player of the Lily Whites, who was also at that Champions League tournament last year. It was 2020, before COVID. Well, before COVID was at its worst. So Eastern Suburbs definitely turning it on today for those ex-Lily Whites. As I was saying before, 2 new signings for the Lily Whites today. We see Corey Vickers, who is used to play in the National League, ex-North Wellington player, and also played for Hawke's Bay United and Canterbury United with Stephen Hoyle. So it's great to have him on board, and hopefully he can do some things for the club. He's sitting on the bench today for the Lily Whites. It'd be great to see Coach Ioane Edwards give him a run later on. And a ball there, just a little too much for Patterson. Push in the back there, Stafford Dowling questioning the ref. Auckland United can't quite get it under control. Nice touch and out there from Aryan Raj, a young player of this Eastern Suburbs side that gets better and better each week. And thanks to Coach Ioane Edwards, who presents lots of opportunities for our younger players in the program we've got here at Eastern Suburbs. And a good step there in defence from Eastern Suburbs front line. They're on fire. I love to see it. If you've just joined us, welcome to ESAFC TV. We're down at Madills Farm, live streaming the match between Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs. I'm Bonnie Jensen, your commentator for this afternoon. And currently 0-0 here in what's been a pretty scrappy match, but perhaps a chance now for Dowling with a nice strike on his left foot, hits the side post. It gave me a bit of deja vu. He's had about 1,000 runs in that same direction, Stafford Dowling. Hopefully one comes his way later on today. Chance here for Auckland United now. With a free kick. Outside the box, but not too far. And Vandenhoven gets a bit scrappy. Jack Duncan on the leftovers. Ball has been in the air a lot this afternoon. Not typically what you see at Madills Farm. As mentioned, they're playing a little bit different today, the Lily Whites, than we typically see, but I'm not complaining. And hopefully it pays off for them this afternoon. What will be interesting is if Coach Hoani Edwards maintains this style of play throughout the whole match, or whether they switch back to their typical style of keeping the ball on the deck and playing out from the back. Vandenhoven now on the corner. Parker with a dodgy ball out, but Michelle's on the end of it. It'll look long again to Dowling. There's another run up that left-hand side. Can something come for him now? Possible push in the back there, ref. Come on. Michelle calls for it, but Again, nothing's awarded. Don't mind a game like that though when the rest, you know, they're pretty fair. Don't blow their whistle too much. We're into the second round of this Northern League competition, but this is actually only the fourth match at Madills at home for the Lily Whites. And a chance there for Auckland United. Get scrappy in the box. They go again. Parker with a nice jump and reach. Switch to Stafford Dowling. Short corner for Auckland United, that's cleared by Gray. Dowling now, chance. They've got numbers going forward, Auckland United. Oh, and Dowling tries to play the through ball, but Auckland United completely read that one. And a nice ball in there for Patterson. Long ball again, Eastern Suburbs. Real end-to-end stuff down here, and there's another ball on the pitch and it's all messy, and oh my goodness, chance for Auckland United. Big chance. But a sigh of relief for the Lily Whites, including myself. Foul there on Michelle, he finally gets one his way.
Spin it go, spin it go.
And Auckland United calling for a foul on Sinclair, but he doesn't award it, and Eastern Suburbs now with a chance. Nice footwork there from Michael Bilt. It's out for a corner. Nice ball in there from Bilt. No one's on the outside of the box, so Auckland United coach telling his team to not press the Eastern Suburbs centre backs and let them make an error, which they did just that. Eastern Suburbs, however, will press at the back. Michael Bilt there with some real pace on Mac Waite. And an unforced error there by Kingsley Sinclair. Sends the ball back to Eastern Suburbs, his old team. And the ref calls a debatable handball there, but we'll take it. Eastern Suburbs now with a free kick. And they go back. Perhaps a change of play. Eastern Suburbs playing back a little bit more towards the end of the second half. A nice switch of play there from Gray out to Dowling. Van der Heiden can't get the ball down. And a good tackle there. And a nice touch. Aryan Raj, who despite being young is holding his own in this match this afternoon. And a bit of an error there from Moosebelly, who sends teammate Gray all the way back to clear. A real scrappy first half here down at Madills Farm. has been interesting though. With just under 10 minutes to go. Be great to see a goal, wouldn't it? Just great. And good strength by Clissold there. To avoid the corner kick. Nice ball to Dowling. Strong there, calms down the play a little bit for the Lily Whites. Important today for Eastern Suburbs to get the win. However, it is a big task against Auckland United, who are second on the table and pretty comfortable up there. However, Eastern Suburbs definitely keeping their own and holding their own today in the match. As we are into the second round of the competition. Every match especially counts, and if you didn't know, the top 4 of this Northern League in Auckland will advance to the National League, the new look National League. So every match there's something on the line. And a good step there from Clissold. And Dowling tries to be too tricky and can't find his teammate. Possible foul there on Michelle, but ref doesn't call it. And Auckland United now look to go forward. A goal now at this point in the match, just before half time. Will be pretty crucial. A goal before halftime changes a lot. Thanks for tuning in to today's live stream here on ESAFC TV. Hit that subscribe button down below. Why don't you? No strings attached. Doesn't cost you anything. Just means that you'll be kept up to date with all things Eastern Suburbs. And special shout out to assistant coach Declan Edge, who is tuning in from, would you believe it, Sweden, who is back over there with his club Torslanda. Well missed here though. And there you have it, halftime whistle. And the scores remain 0-0. It's the clash between visitors Auckland United and home side Eastern Suburbs down here at Madills Farm this afternoon. Teams head into the changing room. We'll take a quick break and we'll see you in about 15. Stick around for the second half of this National League match. Welcome back to Madills Farm, where we see the Northern League match between Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs, the home side. I'm Bonnie Jansen commentating this afternoon. And we had a bit of a scrappy first half down here at Madills. Both sides not really able to connect kind of more than 3 or 4 passes. It got better as the half proceeded though, and we're hoping for some excitement in the second 45. If you've just joined us on the live stream, welcome to ESAFC TV on our YouTube channel here. We post up all things Lily Whites, all things Eastern Suburbs, so you may as well hit the subscribe button down below. We're keen to get you all involved. No strings attached, no cost, just hit the button and you'll be kept up to date. Here's a chance now, Auckland United with the counter. And Duncan goes back. No subs made as of yet. Eastern Suburbs do have a very strong bench that's worth mentioning this afternoon, with the likes of Tyler Lisette, Stephen Hoyle, Ryan Fernie, and also 2 new signings, Corey Vickers and Wilson Sapanthavong. Wilson is an young age group player that's recently signed for the Lily Whites, coming over from Auckland United, ironically. So it's good to see him get the opportunity today in the Northern League side. Here's a chance now, Michelle, possibly taken down, or possibly just a trip. The ref doesn't call it. A real pacey game today, I must say. Both sides with the likes of Jack Duncan, Oliver Fay up the top, Monty Patterson for Auckland United, and then over for the Lily Whites we've got Michael Bilt. And a big argument there, goodness, I couldn't even hear myself. Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs benches are screaming at the linesman to award them the throw-in. Does in fact go the Lily Whites' way. As I was saying, Michael Bilt, Jake Michelle and Stafford Dowling. Extremely pacey also up the top for Eastern Suburbs. Real end-to-end stuff this afternoon. However, not many chances on goal. Probably the best chance was when Stafford Dowling took a shot from the left-hand side, left-hand foot as well. Left-hand foot, left foot, and hit the side post. Michael Bilt jumping with the ball between his knees. Wondering why he didn't get awarded the foul.
Stay compact.
Nice ball from Parker there out to Clissold. Van der Heijden looks long, but there's way too much on it. It's into the hands of Waite. It'll be interesting to see what subs this afternoon Hoani Edwards makes. Coach Hoani Edwards, with a very strong bench like that, will he give any of his new signings a go today, or will he, sub on the strength of Hoyle, Lisette and Verney? It'll be an interesting call. Right now though, no subs for either side, and it's a corner Michael Built to take. Built and not too much fight on that cross, and an easy clearance there for United. Nice ball out there from Michelle to Carloa. They've got numbers 4 Eastern Suburbs, and an own goal there, Eastern Suburbs. A nice cross from Carloa, who will be stoked with that outcome. The Eastern Suburbs crowd goes wild. And just like that, we take the lead. You never like to see an own goal, but it was nice play by Eastern Suburbs with numbers in the box. I'm sure if it wasn't Auckland United, they would have been on the end of it anyway. And just like that, we're up 1-0. It's still very early days though, and you can hear Captain Built encouraging his team to kind of keep with it, because Auckland United being second on the table, they're a good side and can easily come back from here. We're just over 50 minutes in, 53rd minute, and Eastern Suburbs take the lead now. And here they go again, Eastern Suburbs. An error there from Auckland United's Duncan. Too much fancy footwork there from Michelle. Although with the bench that Hoani Edwards has, I think he'll be feeling pretty confident at this stage with a lead and bringing on the players that he does have there. It's looking pretty good for Eastern Suburbs so far. However, let's not get too confident, Bonnie. There's a wee way to go yet. It'll be interesting also if Eastern Suburbs switch back to their normal playing style of kind of keeping that ball and moving it, slowing things right down, or whether they continue with this new style of play they've had this afternoon of playing the ball long and playing very direct. Nice header there from Carloa, right on the touchline. I must say the ball has been in the air a lot this afternoon. Built now with a chance. And a nice ball, but it's into the hands of Waite. Too much on that switch of play there from captain Joe Dawkins.
Okay, let's engage. Yeah, you come. Joe!
You can hear Coach Hoani Edwards getting very vocal now that their team has this lead. It's important that they keep it. But before this match, Auckland United were second on the table and pretty comfortable up there, in Eastern Suburbs down in the 6th position. However, we do have a game in hand, so before the end of the season we can definitely make our way back up to that 4th position. A win today though will certainly help. Here's a chance now. Joel Clissold runs with the ball. Michael Bilt, will he shoot from long range? A nice little ball from Strong and great footwork. Calvin Karlua, can they find the net? And they do just that. Auckland United are calling for offside, and I think that was Michelle maybe on the end of that. And I didn't see an offside, but Auckland United are asking for it, and the referee is heading over to his linesman to discuss. And I believe that was a goal. And just like that, Eastern Suburbs 2-0, and Calvin Karlua has been dangerous on that right hand side as a very attacking fullback. And Auckland United make a substitution immediately. We see Bunazawa come on in a replacement of Oliver Fay. Again, it's not too late. We've seen comebacks from this stage in the game. We're not even at the 60-minute mark yet. But 2-0, and a bench like Eastern Suburbs has this afternoon, we're looking pretty good right now.
Keep going.
And oh no, I thought that was someone warming up for Eastern Suburbs, but not just yet. Michael Bilt now. Eastern Suburbs with some real momentum here. They'll want to keep going. And Michelle, a nice ball out to Dowling. Great touch there from Campbell Strong. Good play there from Eastern Suburbs. The passes are now linking up extremely well, much better than the first half. It looks like they're just having a bit of fun with it, which is great to see. I mean, why wouldn't you have fun when you're up 2-0 over Auckland United, who have had a great season so far. And the last 2 times these two sides have encountered each other, Auckland United won both. Here's Auckland United now. But Sinclair goes back. And here's a chance for Auckland United. And a nice cross in, but there was no one on the end of it. Eastern Suburbs will not want to concede here. The goal for Auckland United means they'll, have that momentum to at least equalise. Some good defending there from Michael Bilt. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less. Usually a fullback, but this season we've seen him out on the wing. Not the only defender we've seen move up the pitch, but also Stephen Hoyle, who's in fact gone down the pitch from striker to centre back. Maybe it's because they're both getting old. Who knows? If you've just joined us, welcome to ESAFC TV here on YouTube. It's our official live stream this afternoon of the match between Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs. I'm your commentator, Bonnie Jensen, and it's been an interesting match this afternoon. What was a pretty kind of boring, dare I say it, first half, and not a lot of action. The second half has been quite the opposite. And Eastern Suburbs now up 2-0 with an own goal. A nice cross in from Calvin Kalua, and then again for the second, a Kalua cross and Jake Michelle on the end of it. And a foul there, and Bill seems to be in a lot of pain. And a yellow card for the captain, Joe Dawkins, and Michael Bilt. And some real pain there. Physio on the side, who's just been called on to check out what's happening to captain Michael Bilt. In the meantime, we can see Tyler Lisette warming up, who's been a bit MIA the last few weeks this season, out with an injury, but he is back, and hopefully we'll see him get on the pitch today. He's actually listening to me from the commentary box and laughing. Although Michael Bilt is getting his injury assessed, it's not all bad, because it means our players can kind of regroup with the coaching staff and have a bit of a hydrate. It also means the same for Auckland United, the visitors, who will need to have a serious regroup if they're wanting to get something out of this match this afternoon. Bit of a limp there from Michael Bilt, but hopefully something he can just kind of run off. Run it off, eh? Run off an injury. Too easy, I say. And a sub here for the Lily Whites. 2 subs, in fact. Oh no, just one. Sorry, all confusing. We see Jake Moosebelly coming off for the new signing, Wilson Sapanthavong. Ex-Auckland United player gets his debut for the Lily Whites today. Jumping in out wide. And looks like Michael Bilt perhaps jumping into the midfield. I'll clarify and confirm that for you shortly. Little trip there from Monty Patterson. And good contest there between Carloa and Duncan, and they've got numbers forward, and a strike there from Patterson, but Strong is too strong and blocks the shot. Campbell Strong I'm referring to. Vanderheiden with time there, but doesn't get a touchdown. And Coach Omani Edwards is screaming ref for something, but I'm not really sure what. Monty Patterson, long range shot. And here's the other sub I was talking about. Tyler Lisette is back, and we're all here for it. And replacing Calvin Kalua, who's had an exceptional game, assisted both goals, one being an own goal and one being Jake Michelle's. And Tyler Lisette, good decision there from Coach Ioane Edwards. I'm no coach, but that was a good decision. Sending on a solid defender there into centre back. Bit of shirt pulling, but the ref doesn't call it. And it's getting pretty scrappy out here at Madills Farm. As Eastern Suburbs trying to hold on to this lead, and equally Auckland United desperate to bring something back, and a foul there on Michael Bilt. Stephen Hoyle's up in arms off the bench. Not happy about that sort of play from Auckland United. And again, referee called on physio. Hamish Jonathan coming on to treat Michael Bilt again. Not a very nice tackle at all. Eastern Suburbs now with kind of 18 minutes on the clock. Just really needing to kind of slow things down. Not waste time, I'm not saying that. No, wouldn't dare to, but just kind of slow things down and really change the pace for Auckland United and throw them off a bit. Not give them any opportunity to get into this match. And good pace there from Wilson to get something from his side. And the ball rolls right along that touch line. Not going out. And an offside there for the Lily Whites. It's interesting when you get to this scoreline in the game, seeing the momentum change for both sides completely. One just wanting to completely keep the ball and slow the pace down, and the other team extremely direct. That being Auckland United. Definitely not down and out. 2-0 is not a big ask to come back to. And a shot there hits the side netting. Ex-Lily White, Leon Vandenhoven. And now the second substitution for Auckland United this afternoon. Can he bring some attacking force to Auckland United's side? It's Jack Duncan coming off for William Stephen. What can he bring to his side? In the last 15 or so minutes with a bit of injury time. And I've never seen Wilson Sapantha Vong play, but he does have some pace on him, doesn't he? Definitely a good addition to the Lily Whites. And a nice shot there. Burnazawa skies the ball just a little bit higher, but it's a nice strike. And I can see Stephen Hoyle, big Stephen Hoyle, the big bald horse, getting ready to be subbed on. And a foul there on the Lily Whites. Eastern Suburbs go back. As I mentioned, they'll just want to kind of keep the ball and slow the game right down. Good strength there from Michael Bilt. And a nice step from Lisette. He certainly is back. And a possible foul there on Sapantha Vong, but ref doesn't award it. A nice ball in there, but no one's on the end of it, and it's Auckland United who will go again. And a foul there on Strong now. There's 10 minutes to go in the match down here at Madills Farm between Auckland United and Eastern Suburbs. Before today, Auckland United was sitting second on the table and Eastern Suburbs in 6th position. If Eastern Suburbs can hold on to this lead, the outcome will be very, very well received. And it's Sinclair now, down with a bit of an injury. And Michelle slipped over there. Auckland United now with space and time to run. And a shot there. Bunazawa hits the side post. They're definitely still in it, Auckland United. And I wouldn't expect anything less based on the season they've had so far in 2021. Dowling now, good pace. Real end-to-end stuff down here at Madills Farm. And a good step there from Samantha Vong, new signing for the Lily Whites. And a big foul there by William Stephen, who gets a talking to by the referee. The Lily Whites look to make a sub now with their second new signing. Michael Bilt comes off and hands the captain's armband to Christian Gray, and it's great to see Corey Vickers debut for the Lily Whites this afternoon. Ex-North Wellington, ex-Hawke's Bay United and ex-Canterbury United player. All the way from the Lakes District in England. An old teammate of Stephen Hoyle, who her coach Hawani Edwards obviously decided not to put on this afternoon and instead give Vickers a shot. There's 5 minutes to go in normal time here at Eastern Suburbs, Madills Farm, and I'd say there'll be quite a bit of injury time. And a strike there. From Regan Marathi. Earns his side a corner. Auckland United need to look to make moves ASAP. And a great tackle there. Auckland United will go again. It's into the hands of Parker. A big relief for Eastern Suburbs, who will want to keep a clean sheet this afternoon. Clouds rolling over Madills Farm now. It's been a beautiful afternoon for some footy. We've got massive crowds down here, who I'm sure have all enjoyed the match today. And it's offside for Auckland United. We've had other results come in so far. The clash between North Shore United and Hamilton Wanderers is currently at 1-1 and Birkenhead 1-0 up over Northern Rovers. And a shot there from Strong that goes slightly wide. A big cheer from the crowd. Campbell Strong has been around the club for years. Still one of the younger players in the side though. Just says, kind of says how much experience he's had in this team. I'm desperately looking at the time, wanting this clock just to count down. I'd love to see the Lily Whites get a win today, keep this lead. There's definitely not long left now, 1 minute on the clock, or 30 seconds rather. And I'd say there'll be a good 5 minutes at least of injury time. Chance here now for Eastern Suburbs. Samantha Vong with a good run, but perhaps slightly too many touches. Good strength there. Here he goes. Can he score on his debut? And he's taken down in the box. The crowd goes wild. Possibly a foul there. A real chance there for Eastern Suburbs. Would have been great to see debutant Wilson Samantha Vong score in his first match. How good would that be? Oh, and a possible chance there, Auckland United. Giving it everything. We're now into injury time. Jake Michelle, nice touch. He's great up the top there, bringing the balls down. Super solid. And a great ball into Sinclair. But he can't quite keep it under control, and it's out for a goal kick. A push in the back there, but the ref doesn't see it. Neither does the lino. The Eastern Suburbs bench up in arms about it. They want anything they can to kind of keep this lead, as any team would. Coach Oani Edwards has been extremely vocal this second half. I think he, more than anyone, would love to see his team get the win this afternoon. And if your screen's popped out just now, not to worry, I'll be keeping you updated. And I believe a free kick there awarded to the Lily Whites. And they're just taking their time with it, wanting to really wear down that clock, as we're into injury time now, and I'm sure the referee will be blowing his whistle any minute now. And a throw in right up the pitch there for Eastern Suburbs. Definitely what you want. And a nice bit of footwork there from Dowling. But Auckland United come away with that one. And they've got the momentum now on the counter-attack, and a tackle there, and it's a foul on Patterson. Christian Gray. But Auckland United take it early, a chance. And great defence there again from Christian Gray, who's taken the armband off Michael Bilt in these last moments of the match this afternoon. Patterson strike there, Ruben Parker's all over it, and just like that, the final whistle, Eastern Suburbs get the win today. And the crowd is stoked, so is the bench, and so are the players. Oh, and so am I. What a win against Auckland United, who have been top contenders in this competition this season. But not today. Eastern Suburbs all over it, and we'll take it. Thanks for tuning in to ESAFC TV this afternoon. I'm Bonnie Jensen, and I'm signing out. But while I've still got you here, hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss our next live stream. Tomorrow, 1 p.m, we see our women's premier side take on Hamilton Wanderers here at Madills Farm, which again will be live streaming. We look forward to seeing you again then very soon. It's Eastern Suburbs 2, Auckland United 0. Thank you, we'll see you later.